subscribe, it's a vibe, ayy. Come subscribe it all the time, it's a vibe, ayy. With Kesharronrae. Come subscribe today.
What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? This your girl Kesharronrae, and I'm back with another video. Before I get started, please make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I post. And make sure that y'all are sharing this video so that other people can get a whiff of what I got going on over here on my channel. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, y'all, as y'all can see from the title below, this is going to be a story time. And this is going to be a story time about the time I got my lick back. Yeah. I got my lick back. So, as I told y'all before, Marlon had got Olive pregnant, and Olive had let me know back in November 2019. So after I found that out, I was like, oh no, this is it. Whatever, I'm done. I'm just not putting up with this bullshit no more. Like, I'm so sick of this. Like, I'm about to be back on the market. So with that being said, I decided that I was going to start talking to other people. Now, mind you, I don't really care too much to like really date and shit. Like, I honestly rather be alone than to be in a relationship, because after being with Marlon and going through the back and forth, all the toxic shit, it's just really stressful, and I just rather not. So I was just having fun or whatever. So I started texting this guy, and I'm gonna name him I don't know, James. I'm gonna name him James. Okay. So one day I had posted a picture or something on Facebook, and James had hit me up on my thing or whatever, and was basically telling me that, no, that's what it was. No, I posted a video of me singing on Facebook, and James had messaged me letting me know that he always liked to hear me sing. I have such a beautiful voice. What everybody always tell me every time I post a video of me singing on Facebook. So that's what he did, and I told him thank you, of course, and then we went on about our day. Later that day, he basically messaged me and just was basically like, you know, like he always thought that I was cute and everything like that, or whatever. Now, Marlon says that him and James were friends, but James said that they were not friends. They all just hung out together, but it wasn't like no friendship, you know what I'm saying? They just all was acquaintances or whatever. And so I was like, okay, well, you know, whatever. He's giving me a little bit of play or whatever, and I was just like, well, shit, I ain't doing nothing. Why not play on it? So I did. So he would text me every morning, good morning. I'd be like, good morning. He'd be like, you know, you're so beautiful, this, that, the third, or whatever. Thank you. Or whatever. I was just, you know, accepting the conversation because I thought that it would help with my healing process, but it didn't help. But at the time, I thought that it would. It was just a temporary healing, I guess. And so anyway, me and James started talking more and more and more. So we started talking more and more and more. And mind y'all, at this time, like, Marlon was like, me and Marlon wasn't together, like I said. Me and Marlon wasn't together, but he was like trying to like boss up and what on me or whatever, like nice clothes, going out when we would just be going to his mom's house and stuff like that. Like, he would have on nice clothes and had on sunglasses and stuff. I mean, like, was looking real good. And I was like, why are you acting like you didn't just hurt me? Like, what's going on with this? So with that being said, I was like, I gotta stop worrying about him, and I need to worry about me, because clearly he's not worried about me. So like I said, me and James started talking more and more and more. And then we had went to Marlon's mom's house one day, and I had left my phone in the car. Marlon had to run outside to the car for something or whatever. I don't remember. But James had happened to text me, and Marlon seen it. So Marlon, he was like, and Marlon seen it. So Marlon was like, you talk to James? And I was like, I mean, we text every now and then, but he ain't my man. And so that upset him, that he was not happy about that. But it was really nothing he could say because, you know, he knows what he just did or whatever like that. So it really wasn't no need to even start an argument. He did just throw that out there like, that's my friend or whatever like that or whatever. Why would you talk to somebody that I was cool with, this, that, and the third? And I just felt like I didn't want to hear that because we done been down this road before where friends were fucked with. So let's not even go that route. So I was like, yeah, we're not even gonna go that route, even try to have no argument about messing around with nobody's friend. Okay, we're just not gonna do that. We're just not. So anyway, so he was in his bag about that or whatever, but we got over it. So then one night I had got up with my homegirls, and I was like, what y'all doing tonight? Just like, shit, we doing shit. Okay, but let's go out to eat. My mom's keeping the baby. Let's go out to eat. You know, let's go get some drinks. Like, let's just enjoy our night or whatever. And so they was like, sure, let's do it. Like, whatever. So that's what we did. We got together. I drove to my homegirl's house angry, and then we went and met up with the other two. And so we went to Olive Garden. We had dinner, and then one of the other girls was like, y'all wanna go home, or are y'all still trying to be out? I was like, well, I'm trying to be out. Like, I don't got my son. I was like, I'm trying to be out. I don't have my son or whatever. So, you know, let's live it up. Oh, my drawer is open. I was like, so let's live it up. Let's do us. So that's what we did. We went back to her house or whatever, and we got drunk. We drank. We played games or whatever. We had fun. So once it got to the time where we started sobering up, then we decided that we were going to go ahead and go home. Marlon's blowing my phone up once he finally got off of work, because he was at work when I left. And then when he finally got home, he was like, where are you at? And this, and that. I wasn't texting him back and stuff like that or whatever, because at that point I just felt like, you don't care about me. You out here, you working, you living your best life, you're happy, you doing you. Don't worry about where I'm at or what I'm doing, because you don't care no way. So anyway, he ends up, he's blowing my phone up, because at the time I had my my location on Snapchat. And so when he's watching me be on my way home or whatever, he's trying to tell me, you must have stopped and seen James. You must have stopped to see James or whatever, because I had to ride through that town. You know I got to ride through this town to get home. So stop it. So, I was like, you know that I got to go ride through there to get home. So let's not even do that. Let's not even do that. So, anyway, I ended up getting home, and at this time, we were not speaking or nothing. He was asleep in my son's room, and I slept in my room. And so when I got home, I went upstairs, I went in my room, I closed the door, and I locked it. And then next thing I know, he done popped the lock and then came up in there. And I'm just like, toxic. I gotta keep moving because my son is following me, and it's irritating me. I'm trying to get this damn video finished. But anyway, so, yeah, he popped the lock and he came in there or whatever. And I was just like, this is just toxic. So the next day comes, whatever. So James had asked me one day, he was like, can you, you want to hang out with me or whatever? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I was like, yeah, I'll come hang out with you or whatever. I was like, I'm going to my homegirl house anyway. So on my way that way, I'll stop in. So, one night I went that direction or whatever. And, I just hung out with him for a little bit or whatever. And we actually had a great conversation. It was real cool or whatever to not be talking about the bullshit that I've been going through. Like, it literally was a breath of fresh air to be able to talk to somebody new that wasn't giving me such a headache or whatever, and I didn't have to think about the bullshit that I really was going through. So I really appreciated that. So skip that, right? We ended up going, I ended up going back home because I hung out with James so long that it was like 3-4 in the morning. So I went ahead and went back home. Marlon was waiting up for me to get home. Because he was calling me and calling me and calling me. And I was like, don't call me. Like, you went and did this. These were not my intentions to go out here and go talk to nobody new. That wasn't my plan. It was your plan. And now that I'm working off of your plan, now you want to be calling me and want me to come home and all this stuff like that. I want to do all this shit. No, you went and you did what you had to do. So leave me alone. So anyway, I get home or whatever, and Marlon's like, where you been? I answer or whatever, and he's like, basically he didn't ask me did I have sex with James, or well, he didn't think, I don't know if he thought I was with James or not that night or whatever, but he didn't ask me did I have sex with anybody. His way of seeing if I mess with anybody is having sex with me after I then came in. So that's what he did. And I was just like, this is just weird. Like, anyway, so James ended up texting me the next day or whatever, and like I said, we're still texting, we're still talking and whatever. Everything's cool, everything's fine and dandy. So one day, James had asked me, like, when the next time we're gonna hang out or whatever. I was like, well, why don't you just come hang out at my place? And he was like, yeah, that's cool or whatever. So when Marlon had went to work one night, Marlon usually worked like 4 to 11. And like I said, me and Marlon were not together, y'all. Me and Marlon was not together. We broke up in November of 2019, and we did not get back together until April 2020. Okay? All right. So so when Marlon went to work or whatever, I went and picked up James or whatever and brought him back to the house, and we was chilling. We was listening to music on YouTube and watching stupid ass shit on YouTube and stuff, just hanging out. And Marlon is in here at the back door. Mind you, the back door is always, usually we would leave the back door unlocked because Marlon that's how he got in and out or whatever. And he would, go out that way. He would come back on his break that way, and he would come home that way. And because the job was literally like in the backyard of our apartment. So when I peeked through, I could see that it was Marlon. I was like, oh my God. What is he doing here? So he's already like off because he's like, well, why is the back door locked? The back door is never locked. So it kind of threw him off there. So he goes around the front and he knocks on the front door because the front door is locked too. Why James go open the door? Why did James go open the door? So Marlon walks in, and Marlon's like looking him up and down like, he walks back outside. He smokes a cigarette. Now I know he probably was outside like, what the fuck? What the fuck going on around here? So he comes back in the house, and him and James are like walking around each other like this, right? Looking at each other. I'm like, oh my God. Just, whatever's gonna happen, just do it. Just do it now. Get it over with. Just do it. Just do it. Okay? So Marlon was like, nigga, what the fuck you doing here? And he was like, well, Shar invited me here. And he was like, well, you need to go. This is where James fucked that back. He was like, I'm not going nowhere. Shar brought me here. Shar gonna take me home. Marlon said, boop, boop. But I was like, so they start tussling right now. Okay, so mind you, my living room is pretty big, so they had enough space to do so. But they're tussling. So my cousin stayed next door. I called her because I'm like, I need your help. Marlon came over here and this, that, and the third, and she was like, well, what is going on? And I was like, it's a long story, whatever. So anyway, she ends up coming over and helping me break up the fight. Marlon is the type where when he gets mad, like, it's really, really, really hard to calm him down. So with that being said, I went ahead and I left the apartment because I figured if Marlon follows me, that he will not draw attention to the apartment. They won't call the police or whatever. So I walk off. I'm starting to walk towards where my cousin Twin and Ski and them live. I start walking over there. So we get down the street from them, and I guess my cousin that lived next door to me, she had called him because that was her brother's apartment, and it was like, you know, Marlon's outside, and you know, he's mad or whatever. Y'all might need to come out and calm him down, talk to him, this, that, and the third. So they all come out, they meet us on the street. They're trying to calm him down. Marlon's going off, he's just going off or whatever. And so his mom and them end up coming down because Marlon's brother Sean was at the apartment with Ski and them. And so Sean called their mom, and their mom and the sister came down to get him or whatever. And we're all, at this point, we all end up going back to the apartment so that Marlon could grab his stuff or whatever, because at this point, you know, you're doing a lot, and nobody can sit here and say to me, oh, well, you shouldn't have did this, you shouldn't have did that. This is my apartment, I pay the bills here, my name's on this is my house, so I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. At this point, I can do whatever I want to do. I did not go out and get nobody else pregnant. I didn't go out and have sex with nobody. I didn't do anything. So the way that I respond to how I'm treated, so be it. So that's where we was with that or whatever. And anyway, his mom ended up, you know, taking him back home or whatever, and then I ended up taking James back home, and it was just a stressful thing. So I come to find out, y'all was like, well, how'd you get your lick back? Well, James was the brother of the sister that I found in my closet. James was the brother of the girl that I found in my closet back in my he hid her in the closet story time. Yes, that was his sister. That was James's sister. So when me and Marlon got into it, we were arguing or whatever, he was like, did you do this to get back at me? And I'm like, no. And it's weird because that's what it looks like, because they're brothers and sisters, but I'm sorry. Like, I'm not, that was not my intention. That was not my intention, but it's crazy how small this world is. But anyway, y'all, that's the end of this story time. I hope that y'all liked it, and if you did, make sure that you hit that like button. Make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.